Hey, welcome class. I wanted to go over the syllabus really briefly, and I'm not going to go over all of it, just the main items that I think are the most important ones. And so for now, this is my contact information. My email is agomez1@palomar.edu. If there's any emergency for whatever reason, Palomar email crashes, you always can send me an email to my alexhd2010 at gmail. So that's the backup. Because this is an online class, I do not really have any office hours, and because we are with COVID, everything is done via Zoom. So let me know, and we can set up a meeting where we can meet. If you're having any technical problems with Canvas, you can always contact the school and they are more than helpful to help you out with any problems that you may have. The course description is really the history of the Latinx people in the US as we have actually evolved throughout time. And just for this class, I'm going to be providing you with all the material. So you do not need to buy a book. So do not worry about it. All the required readings are going to be either PDF files or they're going to be a link that you can access to the internet. Now, I want you to read this attendance and participation because it is really, really important. This class is only 4 weeks, but think about that. I have to compress, like I explained it before in the video introduction, a whole semester, which is 45 hours. So every week that we're gonna cover in this class is a whole month of a regular semester. So be mindful that there's a lot to cover, and I want you to read this because you need to understand that you need to spend some time, and no matter what, the class is gonna be demanding in the sense that you're gonna have to do a lot of reading and watch the videos and participate in this class more than normal because it happens to be a 4 week course. When you do a discussion, please avoid to write one line sentence. These are participation points. These are 25% of your grade. I'm not gonna give you full points if you only write a couple of lines. I expect a lengthy discussion. I also expect that you participate and also reply to some of your classmates. And it's like when we are in class. So for you to get full points, you have to do your response and also reply to one of your classmates or your professor. Only for the first week, if I don't see you, meaning that you did not go to my class, you're going to get dropped. Or you can drop yourself. So be mindful of that also. And this is your grade breakdown. You're going to have four main items. Your reading responses, they're 25%. You're also going to have documentaries and short videos, they're 25% of your class. Your weekly discussions, 25%. And you're going to have two exams. They are worth also 25%. And if you add this app, you're going to have 100%. I do offer extra credit. Read this. Extra credit, most of the times, they the way it works is if you have a grade that is a borderline grade. For example, let's say you have a 68%. That's a D plus. But because you did the extra credit, then it's gonna bump it up to a solid Z. You're gonna have about 3 extra credits, and they can also replace an assignment that you ended up not doing for that week. So once again, let me repeat this. This is your grade breakdown, weekly discussions, reading responses, films, and your two exams. You have a total of 100 points, also 100%, which is a solid A. Late work. I do not take any late work unless there's a legit excuse. All the assignments are open from Monday through Saturday. So you have a whole week to work on the assignments. That means that you can pace yourself if you're working, maybe after you get out of work. I don't care when you do the class, but you have a whole week to do the weekly assignments. And I hope this works well. It works well for most of my students because I have that flexibility where you can access the class 24/7. I wanted to make sure that you know how to behave on an online setting. Be respectful. That means that you don't want to use foul language in the discussions. Be very respectful. It's the same way than being in a class. Do not shout. Read these little things. Sometimes you might use some really improper emoji. I don't want you to offend anyone and get in trouble. If you have a learning disability or physical disability or any other circumstances that needs special accommodations, please discuss it with me. Send me an email. Palomar also have this contact info that I have right here in your syllabus to best accommodate you and help you out. And finally, this is your course calendar where you can see the weekly flow of the class. And that is all for now. I hope you enjoy my class, and I'm looking forward to reading all your reading responses and especially the discussion of this week where you're introducing yourself. Take care.